Hello everybody, this is Bugsy. Now, I'm only here to make one little video. It's a tiny one. I just wanted to talk about this guy because, it's cool that Ben came back again. This is like the third time. Ben, seriously, if you're gonna come, if you're gonna leave, stay gone. If you're not gonna leave, just tell everybody you're on a break, man. Just tell everybody you're on a break. But anyways, dude, time to get to the nitty gritty to most of you. So a lot of people are mad at his current video because he was gonna salute Steven Universe, do his little Ben salutes thing. But a lot of you are like, oh my god, I'm mad because he didn't star in the Forces of Evil instead of talking about Steven Universe. Guys, calm your boobs. Jeez. It's like every time Ben's on something, he turns up something, and it doesn't get me mad because I understand, dude wants to do different things. He wants to keep you guys on your toes. It gets you a little angry, but then you guys go, oh, I don't want to watch his stuff anymore. I'm like, dudes, he just likes to troll his audience sometimes. That's cool to do. Like, I may not like trolls because I really kind of hate their mentality. Fuck with people just because we can. But trolling one's audience is basically okay in my book because you're just poking fun at your audience, and really a lot of you are like, one dude's like, I'm mad because you didn't do Steven Universe, and I am mad. I'm like, dude. If the man don't want to do Steven Universe, he don't have to do Steven Universe. No one is forced. I'm not forcing this guy to do Steven Universe. Some people think Steven Universe is overrated. I ain't one of those people, but a lot of people don't. A lot of people think a lot of us overhype it. Like I always say, if you're trying to get someone into a franchise and someone overhypes it, you basically killed that person's chances of actually getting into a fandom. And I'm just telling you guys, not everybody likes Steven Universe. I like it. Trust me, I like it. Got a headcanon for a certain gem and everything. Mostly for Lapis. Lapis is kind of my favorite. And only second to Peridot because, well, you guys probably already know how I feel about Peridot's true form. Like everybody else. He's freaking adorable. But, I like Steven Universe because where we're at right now, it just keeps on surprising us. It keeps on giving us something. It keeps on giving us something more. It keeps giving us more information, more stuff, and keeps on building on it. It keeps building and building and building, and I can't wait to see it. Hey, hell, if Ben ain't gonna do it, I'll do it. Like, yes, you get the feels, and I really feel like that's important. If you can actually break down for a minute and cry that a certain character is dying or something bad is going on in the story, it has done a good job. Like, seriously, Rebecca Sugar and a whole bunch of the Steven Universe crew needs to be pat on the back. Sometimes it's a hard feat to do. Guys, I gotta be honest. When I watched the Stardonics arc, I gotta admit, I didn't like Pearl because Pearl's always doing this shit, always seeking people's approval. And if you guys know how I feel about, freaking Evangelion, aka Shinji Ikari, aka I'm gonna masturbate to this girl in a coma, and like totally leave out there while she like got her freaking shirt open and she's in a coma. Yeah, I'm still kind of weirded out and mad about that, man. Okay, man, you don't jerk off to a girl in a coma. You go to the bathroom, you think about it, keep that mental image in your mind, and then you go to the bathroom or your house, and then you jerk it. You don't freaking jerk it on a comatose body. I don't care what you say. It's Shinji's hormones. You just saw Asuka's naked body. He's going through puberty. Yeah, man. I'm not saying when a dude go through puberty, it's like the most easiest thing in the world. But you kind of get enough sense to go like, hey, I'm not going to do it on her freaking sleeping body. Her comatose body. I'm just not doing it. You go somewhere. But it's not even the point. I could talk about that scene so many different ways. Everybody's like, oh, it's art. No, it's not art. It's not art. That scene ain't art to me. That's just him being fucking horny and just not going somewhere where he can just get it out and not freaking go somewhere where he can just get it out and not jizz on that freaking on Asuka's body. Because like I feel like a nurse would come out to right when Shinji just came out the door, and she'd be like, "Oh my God, did that boy just jizz on Asuka?" And no, seriously, if that was in the show, I would just be like, "This show is nasty." But anyways, that is for another day. He is freaking. You just don't jerk off to girls in comas. If there's a lesson to be learned here, if my videos have any kind of lesson to impart to some of you, you don't jerk off on girls in comas. It just seemed weird that way. And guys, seriously, don't give me the line that Shinji was going through puberty, because that's just weird. But anyways, going back to the freaking Steven universe, I am so sorry, guys. I am jumping off topic. You know, I gotta say, Pearl to me, like Lapis, is the most complex. Because I really think, yeah, she loved Rose, but she did it more to kind of seek her approval. Again, or get a validation. She didn't love Rose. She really did. But since Rose is gone, she tries to get a validation from like Steven and Garnet, and then when the arc actually ends, I feel like she actually learned something. The thing about Pearl is like certain times I just, there's an episode dealing with some of the stuff she deals with, but I feel like she didn't learn from it. But the Jardonics arc, to me, she learned. She actually learned that what she did was wrong. And again, like I've always said, and I joke about it, but I really do believe it now, that fusion is basically technically like sex. And that shit, like, not like the way you're thinking, like, I think, like, you guys probably think, I'm thinking, like, oh, they hammer it out. No, that's just kind of an intimate thing between two gems. It's an intimate thing, I said, between two jazz. That's what I said. But it's an intimate thing. And basically, Pearl learned that, you don't really need advice. You don't need approval from me, Steven, Amethyst, nobody. You just need approval for yourself. And she learned that. Now, Garnet, I kind of always knew that there was more to Garnet than just what I was seeing. I just never knew she was a fusion. And when I did, I was like, oh, Now Peridot, other than being freaking so cute and adorable, if I get a plushie, I swear, so I'm putting it in here. If I get a plushie of her, I'm putting it in here. Anyways. Peridot. Peridot to me, at first did seem like a generic villain. But as the show kind of goes on and shows a little bit more of her, you start to realize that maybe, she really isn't as bad as we all think she is. I seriously think after the whole cluster deal, she's probably gonna stay with the crystal gems. That's what I believe. She went from generic villain to possible permanent ally. Even though when she was villain and when she was trying to get rid of the crystal gems before they captured her, she was channeling some straight up Jack Spicer shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like she was channeling Jack Spicer. And I was, I really did. I really did enjoy Peridot being a villain, but I really want to see what happens if she joins up the Crystal Gems. Does that mean, does Lapis still have a chance if Malachite and freaking Jasper defuse? I know, guys, you're gonna look at me like I just told you all that I saw magic. Well, I saw a magical donkey freaking spoon with a gorilla. But I really do think that Jasper actually might join the Crystal Gems. I don't know. I'm not saying, I looked at a fan comic and seeing actually how that actually would work. But then I was like, I don't know. But I keep thinking about this in my mind, like, maybe it could be possible. Maybe she just turns over sides because, because she said she did respect Rose, and maybe out of her mutual respect of Rose, she might just join the Crystal Gems. And Lapis, Lapis, I don't care what any of you say. I mean, I'm not saying, Steven and Lapis are, a couple. I mean, in my mind, I want that to be true. But, if I had my way, Steven Universe would become the freaking rock equivalent of Tenchi Muyo. I am not kidding. That's how it played out in my mind. So I think that would be cool if Jasper and Lapis joins. Jasper joining is so unlikely, but I still think it can actually happen. Though I did see some of the character I did see some of the episode guide ones. And I think there's probably a whole bunch of things on my DVR Steven Universe I haven't even watched yet. And I bet you one of the episodes I want to see are basically on there, or they're probably on another hiatus. After the whole social justice warrior thing, it's probably on another hiatus. You see what you did? Anyways, I praise Steven Universe for a lot of different things. The animation, the characters, but if there's anything else that I could praise this series for, anything at all, it would be its music. Its music. Oh, there's another reason why I like Stronger Than You because the chiptune stuff in it, man. I'm a dude that loves chiptune, you know, and I'm gonna put it in my little Big Three Little Planet slash Dreams game because I love chiptune just so much. I love it so much, you know, and the music kind of strikes a good balance between regular music and chiptune stuff, and I like that. Yeah, I do. And when the gems have to actually sing, I've seen Rebecca Sugar's like demos, and again, Rebecca Sugar can freaking sing. I'm like I'm like really impressed too. Like my pal Shin showed me like her singing. If you do it for her, I was like, oh shit, you can actually sing, cool. So yeah, in this fandom is good. Just never go to the 4chan side of things. You will think of shit that you never wanted to think about with the crystal gems ever again. And trust me, man, you don't want to go there. It's like the worst part is it's the worst side of the fandom. Because for every fandom, people, there is a freaking 4chan side. Remember that. Remember that, kids. But honestly, as it stands now, it is one of my favorite shows on Cartoon Network. Um, Also, I'm talking about Cartoon Network. We Bear Bears needs to be on a little bit more. Let's put Teen Titans Go to the side for a bit because I feel like that's a show that needs to be shown a little bit more often than what we've been getting, you know? Yeah, maybe I could just record it, but still, like Teen Titans Go plays like every 2 hours and every 2 hours or every like 1 hour. No Wabbit, no freaking Magical World of Gumball. Teen Titans Go. No freaking Adventure Time. Teen Titans Go. Freaking, we don't got anything else to show. Teen Titans Go. So I'm just like, why? I mean, I get it. The kids like it. But you playing Teen Titans Go like early in the morning and like at like 11, 10 and 11, where basically all the kids are like at school. I mean, you do it in the afternoon, and then you do it at night, and then you do it in the afternoon again, and then you do it at night again. And you see where that kind of gets kind of repetitive. I mean, I see more Gumball on the weekends, and more Clarence on the weekends than I do Teen Titans Go, and I would say just keep that up because Teen Titans Go may be a popular thing, but Jesus, give the other shows a little chance. Give them a marathon. Teen Titans Go has like 5 or 6 marathons a freaking weekend. Okay, probably I'm over exaggerating a bit, but they always get more. They get more marathons than some of the other cartoons, and I'm like, why? I get it's popular, but come on, Cartoon Network, give some other shows a chance to shine a bit. Jeez. But yeah, This isn't really a review. It's just me saying how much I freaking love Steven Universe for everything that it is and everything that we're gonna see in the future. I can't wait to see how most of this stuff, some of the current plot lines, all unfold. Also, I hate Connie's parents. I really I get it. Make them overbearing parents. I get it. Anyways, sorry guys, stuff in the background. So, like I said, I get that, kind of supposed to have overbearing parents because you're kind of a sheltered kid, but come on! Jeez, I hate that trope. I fucking hate it. Maybe it's just because all the stuff I actually do watch, I see, and I'm like, come on, make it stop. I'm like freaking dead man at, like, and Blackest Day, where he's like, make it stop. Make it stop. You're supposed to be dead. Make it stop. And I kinda hate Ronaldo just a bit because he's kind of annoying. I mean, he's not annoying character level. He's not annoying characters level of me like totally ripping him apart. But he's getting there. He's getting there, and I can't find anything other than Lars. I freaking hate. Like, I love all the characters except for freaking Lars and freaking Ronaldo. Lars, because he always acts like such a fucking dick. Like through every little thing, he always acts like a dick. He never, to me, he never has like a redeeming thing to him. Yeah, he made out with Satan that one time. Okay, what has he done lately? I just never could like Lars. I mean, with Ronaldo, like when they were doing the whole ghost thing, I felt kind of bad for Ronaldo because that's the whole reason Lars and him stopped being friends, because they actually had some like paranormal shit, and Lars is always concerned about being cool. I hate people that are concerned about I had friends that really concerned themselves about being cool, and it really got on my nerves. I'm like, dude, they're the popular kids, and and this is us. You really think they're going to just accept you like that? It's that's a different clique altogether, man. Some of them I stopped being friends with because they were this one friend of mine. Let's just call him Jeremiah. He was concerned about being. He was just concerned about being popular, more than being my friend. And I was like, dude, if you want to be with the popular kids, go right ahead. I ain't even gonna stop you. And basically, he didn't get to join. And he still wanted to be like, yo, Bugsy, man, we're still cool, aren't we? I'm like, mm-mm. And I guess that's why I don't like Lars, because it just reminds me of that one friend I had. I mean, bro, Lars has redeeming qualities, and I'm not saying he doesn't, but I just fucking can't stand him. And then he gets mad at Steven because he gets to join the cool kids. Because Steven doesn't try to freaking... See, this is the thing. Steven doesn't try to be cool. Like, this is what Lars does. It's sour cream. Oh, Buck, I want to talk to you. Buck, I want to talk to you. Oh my God, Buck, I want to talk to you. See, that's how he acts. Steven is like, hey, Buck. They'll talk to him because he's not trying to be cool, and they're gravitating that because Steven's not trying to gain their favor. Lars is. Like, every time he sees any of them, he just goes, oh, I want to be a part of your group so bad. And let's talk about Ronaldo for a minute. And he's trying to get this freaking crystal gems to go away. Like, it's the crystal gems' fault that freaking this and this and this and this happened. I'm like, it's also their fault that they've saved you guys' asses on 3 different occasions. But you want to be like, oh, the crystal gems are so bad and so horrible and so awful because they're freaks and blah blah blah, and they keep Beach City weird. I don't want it to be like, You know, Ronaldo, I'll keep each city weird when I cut you in half. Like, seriously, sometimes Ronaldo can be a little bit much. Jamie hasn't really gotten on my nerves either. Like, all the other characters are cool, but sometimes Ronaldo and freaking Lars just, I don't know, take me there. Ronaldo, because he always be acting like a freaking conspiracy nut. Like, one of those, just those ones that always say, the Illuminati is everywhere. They're in your anuses. Seriously, one dude said the Illuminati is in your anus, and I was like, are you high? But I'm getting off topic here. I just wanted to vent about freaking Lars and Ronaldo real quick. But as it stands now, I really do love Steven Universe, and you know, if you're on the fence about it, freaking watch the Return and Jailbreak. Watch a little bit of Steven Universe, and then watch Jailbreak and The Return, I think. Watch those, and then you'll see why we all like this show so fucking much. That will make you see. But I'll see you guys later. I'm Bugsy. I'm known as the Chaotic Jester and the Fan Brat Basher. And this was kind of in between. It was like my Chaotic Jester side with a little bit of my Fan Brat Basher side. Kind of a perfect balance. So, basically, yeah, that's all I gotta say. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and also, check Zipcast. We just made a new video for that. Bye, folks, and like always, chaos, mischief, manage, and be smart. Be smart and use your heads. See you guys later.